Hey, this is Tyler from Sure to Shame, here with my new kitten, Bane. Say hi, Bane. Uh, and I'm going to do a real quick breakdown for the upcoming Bellator card tomorrow, because I planned things last second. It's hard to do research on this because you can't really find Bellator fights anywhere. You got to really look on YouTube to get anything good. They have their entire library open on their website, but only if you're American, because us Canadians steal things. So I have to steal it through YouTube because they won't let me have it. I don't know why you'd protect your work if it's supposed to be free anyways. So that just makes no sense. Anyways, let's break this down. I'm gonna start with the featured prelim. I guess it's the main event of a different, completely separate card. Phil Davis versus Ryan Bader. They fought before. Ryan Bader came out on top, but Phil Davis did not have his head in the game for that one, from what I'm hearing. But looking back at it, Phil Davis has looked great in Bellator. He's looked sharp, but Ryan Bader has, I feel like he's improved more. His striking is looking a lot better. His wrestling should be enough to keep Phil Davis off of him. Once it hits the ground, I believe that Phil Davis does have an advantage, though. But I'm leaning towards Ryan Bader on this one. I'm going to say decision. Could be a 5-rounder. After that, starting off the main card, Aaron Pico, one of the top heralded prospects in all of MMA, coming in with a 0-0 record against Zach Freeman. Zach Freeman has a good 8-2 record, so he's no joke. But Aaron Pico, there's a reason that they're throwing this guy on the main card of one of Bellator's few pay-per-views. So I have a feeling that they're throwing this guy something that they feel is probably a weak style matchup. I haven't been able to do much research. Aaron Pico doesn't have many. I couldn't find anything on Aaron Pico. I couldn't find much on Zach Freeman. So I'm going to say Aaron Pico wrestles him to death over 3 rounds. After that, we got Michael Chandler versus Brent Primus. Again, another victim of me not having much ability to do research on this. Michael Chandler, what we know about him, stud wrestler, very strong, good sniper with good heavy-handed sniper. Brent Primus relies on a lot of brute strength. Good judo trips is how he likes to get people down, and he's a great ground and pounder. Bellator likes Michael Chandler. They like putting the spotlight on him. He lost to Eddie Alvarez. They threw him right back in for a title shot. When Eddie Alvarez vacated the belt, they threw Michael Chandler right back in with Will Brooks. When Will Brooks beat him, they threw him right back in to try it again. And when Will Brooks left for the UFC, they threw Michael Chandler right back into the title picture. They want Michael Chandler to hold on to this belt. They like Michael Chandler. He's a good spokesman for Bellator, and I do not see them throwing him something they feel he can't conquer on this Bellator card. I do not see where Brent Primus has any sort of very hard advantages over him. So I think this is going to be a good showcase to say hey, UFC, we have Michael Chandler. So I'm going to say Michael Chandler. He throws some very unorthodox stuff. I think he walks through Brent Primus like a flying knee in the first round or something like that. He's good for it. After that, we got Douglas Lima versus Lorenz Larkin. Douglas Lima, I was able to find. I know quite a bit about him. He's got good boxing. He's a good wrestler. He's my one issue with him is when he gets attacked, he covers up like a boxer. And Lorenz Larkin, we saw it. He's worked a lot on those leg kicks. When Douglas Lima covers up, Lorenz Larkin's going to punish him. He's going to hurt him with the leg kicks and just give him a beating. He's going to wear him down, and then because Lorenz Larkin has great kicks, he's a great boxer in his own right. He's got a good wrestling game, but he's going to lean on his kicks, and he's going to probably finish Douglas Lima. After that, we got our co-main event of the evening, Fedor Emelianenko versus Matt Mitrione. Matt Mitrione, both these guys have been struggling. Matt Mitrione has gotten clipped a lot in his last fights. His defense is not great. Fedor Emelianenko, his chin is not great. He almost got knocked out by light heavyweight Fabio Maldonado in Russia, and it doesn't give me a lot of faith in his ability to come out of this one. So I really just have to say Matt Mitrione. Unless Matt Mitrione cannot pull the trigger, I gotta go with him. Then finally our main event, Chael Sonnen versus Wanderlei Silva. It's hard to pick Sonnen after what was a kind of a soft showing against Tito Ortiz. He gave up pretty quick. You have to wonder where both these guys' mentality is. Wanderlei hates Chael Sonnen, so you got to imagine that he's going to come into this with some fire. But Chael, he has a good running double leg. He's probably going to squish Silva against the cage, or at least try to. It's hard for me to disagree with that. I'm going to say Chael Sonnen by decision. If he can keep the output up for all 5 rounds. If this is a 5-rounder. But sometimes Bellator has 3-round main events. Who knows what this is. So, running back down the list, I got Sonnen, Mitrione, Larkin, Chandler, Pico, and Bader. That's it. Alright. I'll see you on July 8th for, what is it? Nunes versus Shevchenko. Alright. See you soon.